Hello gang, good to have you all back again. Of course, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. So, the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals has struck down requirements of the California concealed carry restrictions, deeming it in violation of the Constitution to require applicants to prove either a good reason or imminent danger in order to carry a personal firearm outside the home. The court ruled in accordance with the Supreme Court that law-abiding citizens are entitled carry concealed weapons outside the home for the purpose of personal self-defense. A new measure has also been approved in California that's going forth to receive signatures on petitions in order for an evaluation and to possibly go to the voters for a vote to begin the process of a possible eventual division of the state of California into as many as 6 separate states. It is deemed by a number of professionals that the state of California has become too large, unwieldy, and diverse to be governed by a single state government entity. If the required number of petition signatures can be gathered across the state, it would then go forth to a vote by the populace. If it's voted into effect, it would then have to go to the federal government for approval. If approved, as I said, California could divide into as many as 6 separate states, with the state's outstanding debt being divided up in accordance with percentage of population when compared to the original total population of California among the 6 new states. So those with 1/10 of the population would get 1/10 of the debt, so forth and so on, but thus allowing each of the 6 states to vote in and set up new state governments and to have a better chance of paying off, regulating, or taking care of their portion of the debt, as well as overseeing and taking care of their portion of the state. Now, though this may make it through the state process, it is seriously doubted that it will make it through the federal process, as this would seriously mess up the electoral college system and add 10 new seats to the Senate, thus increasing the Senate by 10%. All feasible with California's same political leanings, which many fear would off-balance things. Moving on to South Carolina, in accordance with the 2008 U.S. Supreme Court ruling on a 6-3 split in approval of such laws, has passed a new law requiring voter identification. And not only has it passed, it's been signed into law. South Carolina NAACP has immediately started organizing protests, and in a strange twist of fate, has instructed all protesters to ensure to have their photo IDs on them at all times, so they can be properly identified and their civil rights protected. And in our final note for the vid, Eric Holden, on the part of the Obama administration, has admitted to the use of drone strikes against Americans, specifically for Americans who were targeted and have been verified as eliminated. Now, as much as I normally dislike Obama, his administration, and his general mode of conduct, I looked into this and dug around. In this case, all 4 were outside the U.S. in such regions and nations as Yemen. All 4 were known co-conspirators operating with terrorist cells, and all 4 were actually struck taking part in terrorist training and organizing activities. So, yes, 4 Americans were killed by drone strikes overseas in terrorist regions, taking part in terrorist activities. So yes, while normally I don't like Obama and a lot of the things he does, in this case, I'd have actually most likely made the same decision unless I really don't care and have to approve of this action. Take that as you will, and remember, get up, look around, find the fight in your area. If it's worth it, worth the backlash and the possible loss, get up and get involved. Because if you don't, and nobody else does, or somebody does and they do it in a way you don't approve of, you got nobody to bitch at or complain to but yourself. So with that, I bid you adieu. Take care of yourselves. I am the Articulate Grunt, and I will catch you next time. Bye.